Hello, my name is Teresa Quijano, and I am the lead financial aid coordinator here at Pacifica. Today, I get to talk to you regarding student financial services. And let me share my screen, and I can explain exactly what that means. Now, the Student Financial Services comprises of the Office of Financial Aid and the Student Accounts Department. These two departments work closely together to streamline student funding and payment installments. Now, the Office of Financial Aid helps facilitate federal funding, internal and external resources, while maintaining regulatory requirements for federal, state, and regional mandates. There are three main stages in the financial aid process: FAFSA, packaging, and disbursements. Now, let's briefly talk about the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA. I understand most of you may have already completed this process, but it is worth mentioning for those who are new. Your FAFSA must be completed annually for each academic year. You will need the Pacifica School Code, which is G31268. It takes 3 to 5 business days for our office to receive your FAFSA results from the Department of Education. Once we receive your FAFSA, we definitely will send you an email notification letting you know. Now, I wanted to briefly talk about the Grad Plus loan, and this is a supplemental loan that students apply for. And the Grad Plus loan is a federal student loan available to students attending graduate school. To be eligible, a student cannot have an adverse credit history. It is a separate application from your FAFSA, although it is housed in the same website. It just like your FAFSA, it also needs to be completed each academic year. For more information, you can visit studentaid.gov. Now, your financial aid budget consists of direct and indirect costs. Now, your direct costs include tuition and residential and non-residential fees. Now, these are fees that are paid directly to the school. Now, indirect costs are estimated books, travel, reasonable living expenses. Personal expenses may vary based on the individual standard of living and residential location. Now, one thing I wanted to mention regarding the residential and non-residential fee, during a period of enrollment learning, these fees will not be applied to your student account. All right. Now let's talk about packaging. Once the FAFSA is received, the Office of Financial Aid reviews each student eligibility and packages accordingly. This includes federal loans, internal and external resources. All financial aid is packaged evenly over the quarters of enrollment in an academic year. Now, your financial aid portal. This is a really important one. Once you have been accepted and your financial aid has been packaged, you will receive an email with instructions on how to access your financial aid portal. In your portal, you will be able to view your financial aid, accept or deny aid, complete needed forms, and view all scheduled disbursements. This will allow our department to move forward with the submission to secure your financial aid package with the Department of Education and all internal and external organizations. It is very important to make sure that you read and follow all of the instructions. If your file is incomplete, it could result in a delay of your funding. And before finalizing your disbursements, each student's registration is confirmed based on academic year and or the academic plan. Now, your attendance. Attendance rosters are submitted by the faculty and the program administrator. Students must be recorded as present. If attendance cannot be confirmed, the Office of Financial Aid will contact the student directly. Now I want to introduce our financial aid office staff and the best way to contact our office. First is our main financial aid email, and that is financialaid@pacifica.edu. Now, regarding this email address, if you send an email to this address, rest assured that someone will respond to you. This email goes to three of the four in our department. So if one is out of the office, two other staff employees will receive your email, so it will not be missed. Now, I want to introduce our Director of Financial Aid, Tracy Teague, and her email is tteague@pacifica.edu. The lead financial aid coordinator is myself, Teresa Quijano, and my email address is tquijano@pacifica.edu. And we have the financial aid coordinator too, and that's Sabrina Wilson, and her email address is swilson@pacifica.edu. And finally, we have our financial aid assistant, and that is Vicki O'Neill, and her email address is voneil@pacifica.edu. Now, when you email financial aid@pacifica.edu, myself, Sabrina, and Vicki will receive your email. Now, let's see, I have one more slide for you. Now, I know that all of this information is a lot and may be difficult to maintain or to keep lockdown. So we created a financial aid process flowchart summary, and we created it as a PDF. Now, this document is housed on our financial aid webpage. To view this document, you could just visit pacifica.edu, click on the financial aid tab, and this document will be there. And it's basically just the summary of what we just discussed. Now, thank you so much for allowing me to present to you. Next, we have Emily Martinez, who will talk to you regarding the Student Accounts Department. Take it away, Emily.
Hello, I'm Emily Martinez in Student Accounts at Pacifica. I am the Student Accounts Coordinator. And as Teresa mentioned, our offices work closely together regarding student accounts. So I will be going over what our office does and how we can assist. Student Accounts Office takes care of all billing and payments, processes refunds, payment plans, student holds, and the 1098 T-tax forms. First, for billing, all tuition is billed quarterly and is due on or before the first day of class. All dissertation is also billed quarterly, but is due on or before the first day of the quarter. Billing notifications are sent out via email to My Pacifica accounts and are posted online frequently to be viewed at any time. Late payment fees. These fees are currently being waived due to COVID, but are generally processed shortly after payments are due per policy. For payment options, checks can be submitted to our office on the Lambert campus and are applied as soon as possible. Financial aid payments are processed and applied 10 days after the first day of class. Notifications will be sent when this is done. Credit card payments can be made online anytime or over the phone with our office. These payments are applied immediately, but please take note that all card payments, whether debit or credit, will have a 2.5% convenience fee applied. We process general refunds as well as financial aid disbursements. All notifications will provide a link to select a refund option. Those options are by check sent to you, which can take up to 14 days, or direct deposit to your preferred account, which can take up to only 7 days. Payment plans are offered with the desired outcome of clearing the account by the end of the academic year to start the new year with a clean account. These plans can be set up monthly by contract and having an ACH payment submitted each month on a agreed date, or quarterly by submitting payment via check or card on an agreed date. ACH payments are only available for monthly plans and must have a signed authorization on file. Student holds are placed on accounts of past due balances and high balances. As per policy, all accounts must be in good financial standing. Although holds are generally easy to clear up, they can affect registration. So please contact us so we can get this taken care of without holding off any registration time. We process and submit the 1098-T tax forms. These are done annually and are to reflect only payments towards tuition for any given year and not to exceed the total amount billed. These forms must be submitted and sent to students by January 31st. They are sent both electronically and by hard copy to you. When notifications are sent, there will be an option to opt for electronically only, in which a hard copy will not be sent to you. If you have any further questions regarding student accounts and what we've gone over, or just any general questions, please feel free to contact us anytime. Either myself, Emily Martinez, or Mary Haney, our student accounts manager. Thank you.